to tune a bass with harmonics, it's pretty simple, and it's an important skill to learn in order to be able to tune in an orchestra. Tuning the open strings on a bass, the frequencies are very low and it's very hard to hear accurately. So the way to do this is first to get yourself an A to use as a reference tone. And then what you do is on the D string, play up. First 5 notes and do that shift into 3rd position, and then touch that 4th finger, just the 4th finger. And you should get this harmonic. I'll do that again. You can move your hand around to find the sweet spot where the harmonic speaks the best. And then listen to the harmonic. And while it's ringing, do a down bow, lift and let it ring. And while it's ringing, move your hand back to the peg and adjust the peg while it's still ringing. Now in an orchestra, that A is going to be played usually by an oboe or by the concertmaster, maybe by the principal cellist. So that's what you do. Now, when you first start doing this, what you want to do is teach your students how to move from this harmonic to get their hand back to the D peg. Takes a little bit of practice, and to turn it fast until you can hear the pitch change. Now, once you get that in tune, the next step, so we got a 4th finger on the D string. If you reach over and touch 1st finger on the A, it should produce the same harmonic. Remember, only touch the 1 finger. If other fingers touch, it's going to mess it up. And then match the A string harmonic to the D. Notice I'm slurring. I'm going across both strings. If you do a down on one string and an up on the other, it's going to slightly distort the pitch, making it harder to hear. And again, practicing going quickly back and forth between this hand position and the pegs will take some practice. But it's a skill that is independent of actually perceiving the pitch. The physical motion of going back and forth should be practiced independently. It can be a game that you can play with your bass players. Once the A string's in tune, then move the whole hand over one string, play 4th finger on the A, and match it to 1st finger on E. And adjust the E peg. Once that's in tune, move the hand over to the G string, play 4th finger harmonic on G, 1st finger on D, and adjust the G's peg to match the D string. Once you do that, you may want to just go around again quickly because the strings may have slightly adjusted by the tuning of the other strings. So I'll check the D one more time. One of the things that you may want to do when you get done is, I'm going to turn this off. We've got that A. Now, one of the things you may want to do is check harmonic intervals, perfect fourth, either here or at the middle harmonic. Some people like listening to that harmonic interval to hear if it's in tune, rather than just checking the unisons. That perfect fourth, if it rings true, you can hear that there's no beats there. Sometimes the unisons can sound in tune, and then you check the fourth and you hear that it's slightly out of tune. Anyway, with practice, starting very early, bass players can start learning to do this in the first year of instruction because they don't have to deal with tension pegs up here. These function more like fine tuners do. And they can just get practice finding harmonics and moving their hand back and forth. And then they'll be able to tune with harmonics in the orchestra quickly and easily, and their basses will be more in tune.